Hey there, welcome back to No Pants Profits. My name is Richard. I'm coming to you today from the Carnival Dream. This is kind of out of order of my videos I'm normally posting. I'm on a back-to-back, side-to-side on the Dream and the Jubilee, and a lot of you out there have sent me something that's come up on Reddit in the past few hours. Well, the past 24 hours and said, hey Rich, you're the expert, what is happening here? Now, I have been very critical of Carnival in the past. I'm wearing Spider-Man's pointing at each other's shirt. This is my controversy shirt. I've had Carnival Shoreside tell the ship to do things before when I've had satellite dishes and other things that were taken away, satellite disc. But I want to talk about this. Someone posted on Reddit saying, I caught the Carnival Casino cheating and was banned. Anyone else? Question mark. And the big question is there any validity to this story? And why am I the expert to speak on this? So basically, in a nutshell, what happened is someone said that Carnival was cheating on roulette on the Carnival Miracle. In 2024, I spent like 50 days on the Carnival Miracle. Two Alaska runs and one Hawaii run. I spent a lot of days on the Carnival Miracle and a lot of days in front of the two roulette wheels on the Carnival Miracle. I also made some videos on there, so I think I am one very much to speak to this. Before I get going, this is my opinion, and I am a gambler. Hey, look, I hit a royal flush last night. I have a little bit of table pocket money in my pocket, so, I am a gambler on board Carnival, and, I've been playing for years. I hit my first royal flush last night, and I figure that's karma saying I should respond to this story. So, poster, certain syrup 4449. I will post the Reddit link below. If that's not there, I have Wayback Machined this. On my recent trip aboard the Carnival Miracle, December 2024, my last trip was October of 2024 to Hawaii from San Francisco. Then it relocated to Galveston. So December 2024 out of Galveston, I observed some suspicious activity at the roulette table. Over the course of several days, I noticed the dealer changing the pill/ball and repeatedly landing on 23 red. Again, I'm reading a story, put it up here. 23 red, especially when large bets were placed elsewhere. On the third day of observing this pattern, when the wheel landed on 23 red 4 times in a row, which look, here's the thing. Every roulette spin is independent. So if it lands on 0, the odds of it landing on 0 with a double 0 wheel are 1 in 38. If it lands on 0 again, the odds are 1 in 38. Lands on 0 again, 1 in 38, 1 in 38. Every spin is independent. So 23 in a row, 23 4 times in a row, Seeing it land on 23 red 4 times in a row, I confronted the dealer and asked them to change the ball and accused them of using a loaded pill. In response, I was immediately escorted out of the casino by management security, banned from gambling. To make matters worse, Carnival then canceled all 5 of my future prepaid cruises, which are likely casino offers, without explanation. I was later contacted by Carnival's attorney with a cease and desist after I reported the incident to senior management at the CLIA, the Cruise Line Industry Association. He actually says Cruise Line Association. That's not a thing, so I don't know who the hell he reported it to. Has anyone experienced similar issues with the Carnival Casino? And he's got a picture below of the security and one of the casino managers on board. Now, I don't believe that this video, where this picture comes from, is when he was banned. But he did also post, I have all these things here, he did also post a letter dated December 28th, 2024 from guest services because he likely went and wanted to speak to the casino manager. He posted his future cruise being canceled 2 days before, posted the cease and desist from a law firm called Jones Walker. We're going to go over all of these things. And also posted, no, that's all he posted. And he posted a video. So I want to go ahead and I want to review all of these things with you, if that makes sense, and see what's going on here. Now, first of all, casinos don't need to cheat at roulette. Double zero roulette has a 5.26% house edge. 5.26% house edge. Now, it's not as high as slots. It's the best table game house edge. People go, Richard, why do you play roulette? Well, that's because everything happens in the open. Put 3 zeros on it, you shouldn't even play it. It's over 7% house edge. Might as well go play slot machines or baccarat or video poker, or, I'm saying digital baccarat. I know, you can play any other game there, but 5.26% people get laughed at for playing roulette. I like roulette. I've done roulette strategies on the table and everything like that. Why does Carnival have to cheat when they already have a 5.26% edge? Good and valid question, isn't it there? But second question is, some of you are going, this OP, not me. This OP said he saw it hitting 23, hitting 23, hitting 23. Why the hell didn't he just bet 23? No, you might say out there with some of the comments are saying, well, there's not enough time. But there is. I've played on the exact tables he's playing. I've played hundreds of hours on the Carnival Miracle on the exact tables that he's saying are rigged. I'm coming to Carnival's defense. Again, I've played hundreds of hours. They're not rigged. He's just looking for something. We'll talk about what I think actually happened there in a moment. But 23, 23, 23 comes up. Why aren't you betting it? Instead of accusing them, take your money. Instead of accusing them, go in your pocket, get your $100 chip, put it on 23, then we make 35 times that. That's $3,500 in a single spin. If it's going to hit it 4 times in a row, watch this. I mean, you can just $3,500 as the max you can bet straight up. Actually, sorry, I know Carnival's rules. The max you can bet is 50 straight up. 50 times 35, 1,750. So if you really thought, okay, this is going to happen, I can just take 1,750 times 4. That's $7,000 I could make with $100 chip. Mic drop. This guy's a moron, okay? I'm sorry. You play this, and you say this is going on. He literally says, he changed the ball. You can see him change the ball because, and you have time after he changes the ball because you get a couple revolutions that you can still place bets. Take that 100 or 50, you know. I have a 50 in here? Yeah, sorry. Take 50, put it on there, and in those 4 spins, you could turn 50 into $7,000. But no, instead, the OP from Reddit got himself kicked off and banned from the casino and everything like that. Look, unless you are, if you're doing something against the rules, it's counting cards. On Carnival, they have one that's a single shoe, not continuous shuffle. That's $100 blackjack. There's still multiple decks there. Everything else is continuous shuffle. It's almost impossible to count with a continuous shuffle, shuffle master, continuous shuffle machine with multiple decks inside of it. But let's talk about what likely happened here, and then we'll talk about each of the pieces of evidence he did. I think, and like he said, he literally confronted the dealer. Look, the dealer's not who you confront about something like this. You go to the pit boss. If you think something's going on there, you know, maybe there's something going on there. I don't believe there was, but it would be the dealer who would be working with a guest to do this. Again, this requires magnets and the wheel to be modified, and you know, it's bullshit. Okay, it's not what happened. He confronted the dealer because he went on a losing streak. When it hit 23, and he was probably on the other side of the board, a different color, and you know, he had to martingale or Fibonacci up if he's a reasonable gambler. But again, every reasonable gambler knows 5.26% house edge on every spin of the wheel, no matter what strategy you come up with to get out of your hole. But he confronted the dealer and asked him to change the ball and accused him of using a loaded pill. Well, the second you do that, casino management gets involved, and I'm sure this guy did not go quietly. And I think the reason there's a cease and desist involved is because he continued to go and continued to go and continued to go. I'm on Carnival's side here. I've played hundreds of hours on the 2 wheels that are on that ship. They're right across from each other. Played hundreds of hours on those 2 wheels, and I found no bias in the wheel. If I did, I'd bet it. I want to be very clear. If I found a bias on that wheel, well, shit, you'd see me put the maximum number of chips I could and bet that. So, first of all, we're going to go ahead and we're going to look at the video he posted on Reddit. I have taken the video, blurred the faces the best I can, and I want to just kind of go over it. There's a lot of dead space in there. I don't believe this video was taken when he was banned the first time. I think he went back and tried to play again the next day. I'm pretty sure that this happened a couple drinks in, and he started seeing these 23 patterns and magic ghosts and stuff like that, and he was drunk, so he didn't bet on it. And he felt bad for not betting on it and lost his whole bankroll. Never take more than you want to lose. Lost his whole bankroll and then decided to make up this cheating theory. Again, there's no reason to rig a roulette wheel, but I believe that this video I'm about to show you actually happened the day after he accused the dealer. And I want to be very clear, a certain syrup 4449, I'm happy to have you on the channel. If this is different than I'm saying it, I know the miracle. I know where you shot that video. I know it's the hallway where they display the Park West art and everything like that. That's to the side of the casino. He was escorted out of the casino by a security supervisor and 2 security guards and at least a casino supervisor. But the way they were phrasing it is he was already banned. So I believe he went back the next day after he had a drunken night of confronting the dealer and asking them to change the ball. And I have not seen the ball change. He has no evidence that the ball was changed right now. He posted a video for evidence. The video says he's banned from the casino. Probably because he went on a rant about 23 coming up over and over and didn't friggin' play it. But let's watch the video. I'm going to narrate the video for you, and then I'm going to come back and we're going to break down the rest of his so-called evidence. Nothing that actually shows that Carnival is cheating on roulette.
I can't gamble on the Carnival Miracle.
And you can't do that as well.
What do you mean? I can record you. It's public space.
So if you're recording me, we can record that. It's Carnival.
Will be.
Can I gamble on a Carnival Miracle cruise or not?
All right, so you can see at this point, I want to let his video kind of stand on its own. I took the video, he did not blur the faces. I went ahead and blurred the faces myself. Some faces blurred perfectly, some didn't. The casino supervisor and the security supervisor went and walked away to have a bit of a discussion because he was up in their face filming. I will be perfectly fair on the OP side. The security guards to the left of the image right now have body cameras on them and they are likely recording. I have actually had a run-in. I'll say a run-in is a nice way to say it. I was fine with these same security team on Miracle when I had the Starlink dish on board. They were recording me and I said, guys, I'll give you the Starlink. There's no need to fight. There's no need to do anything like that. As soon as I did that, they turned off the cameras. They have the cameras on just in case something goes bad. I took the Starlink, went with security at the hotel director's office, had a discussion with the hotel director and security, and we came to a resolution, which has already been shared in another video, and that's not what this is about. But I am very familiar with the security and the management team on the Carnival Miracle because I had just gotten off like 4 or 5 weeks before this event happened on a Hawaii cruise. So there's nothing really going on right now. They're just having a discussion in the corner. If there was anything going on, you'd be able to hear it over me. But yes, I'm playing the whole video in full so you can understand what's happening here. But again, they're just discussing in the corner the best outcome, what happened, because I believe what happened in this scenario is he went back to the casino after. Again, I welcome the OP to comment, to write here. He shut down commenting on his original post, but this is YouTube, and I'm acting as a journalist here, believe it or not, but a degenerate gambler journalist. And you'll see they're having a discussion in the corner back there. They're going to come back and they're going to have a discussion and just explain that he is banned from gambling on Carnival. The ship did not make that decision. They shared that with global security. We have some more evidence as to how that was the fact later on. All that's happening in the background is some background radio chatter, but I don't want to be seen as taking this out of context. I'm going to get back and I will show you where the casino manager and security say he's banned again. I do want to say the OP was very nice to security because, again, I think he had the incident with the cheating the night before. So let's let the rest of this play out so you can hear.
Just to let you know,
What's that, man?
notice, you cannot gamble on Carnival or Miracle until further notice.
Okay.
That's all I'm going to say.
That's all I wanted to hear.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anything help I can do for you?
No, you were the mediator for the whole thing, so I didn't know that wasn't possible, and I wasn't trying to break any rules. You know that.
Sorry for that.
Well, you know I wouldn't do that.
Okay.
All right.
But
Gentlemen.
if you need anything, you can contact the guest service. They will
No,
assist you.
nothing against you. You guys are great.
Sorry for the inconvenience.
Thank you.
All right, so you've seen the video. That's some of the evidence he provided that Carnival's cheating. Let's take a look at the December 28th, 2024 letter that he posted that came from the guest services manager on board. And I know this guy. I like this guy. Why? This is the same guest services manager who I dealt with when my Starlink was confiscated. Again, I didn't fight it. I gave it up. I told you guys a story online. And literally it says, greetings from guest services. Thank you for choosing the Carnival Miracle for your cruise vacations. We realize in this competitive world, you have this form letter. Our casino manager would like to have a meeting with you regarding an inconvenience you encountered during your cruise. I believe they tried to handle this on board. He got a letter. They tried to handle it on board. Guy went a little crazy. And corporate, not on board, they shared it with their corporate global security. And I'll give you my second piece of evidence for that. They shared it with the corporate global security maybe after this meeting and decided to ban him from gambling. Being banned from gambling on the ship, unless you're a card counter, and it's impossible to count cards on a continuous shoot. I'm not a blackjack player. I like Ultimate Texas Hold'em, and like I said last night, I hit a Royal Flush, first one in my life, and I can tell you about it because I filled out a tax form, gave them my social and everything like that. But at your earliest convenience, contact guest services available to. They just wanted to have a meeting with the casino manager. They probably had the hotel director there too, who's the casino manager's boss. And the guy probably accused them of cheating over and over and over. And what did he try and do after? Well, he tried to go back and play. And that's the video you saw right before this, as he tried to go back and play after he accused the house of cheating. Look, house doesn't have to cheat. All the games are rigged. All the games are rigged for you to lose. Look, there's a house edge for a reason. Casinos aren't built on winners. Casinos aren't built on winners. They're built on losers. That is the true, honest reality. He probably had a whole kerfuffle with, there's like banjo music coming from over there. He probably had an entire kerfuffle with the onboard casino management, and they sent it back to global security. Now, how do I know they sent it back to global security? Well, because of this second piece of evidence he reported. Remember how he said his 5 cruises he had booked were canceled? Now, probably he lost $200 on each of those cruises because that's about what they cost to book if you are a gambler on Carnival. We have made several attempts using the phone numbers with your booking for your booking on RD. Not sure what RD is. I want to say Radiance, but that's RD. I think there's a Carnival Radiance. I've not sailed on it. Let me just look that up real quick. Carnival. Yeah, there's a Carnival Radiance. So I assume that's the Carnival Radiance. They have made several attempts to contact them and on Sunday, 1/12/2025. So this all hit to a head about 12, 13 days ago. We're reaching out to advise you that the booking has been canceled at the request of Security Services Department. Should you have any questions or need further assistance, contact them at securityreview@carnival.com. Security got involved here and canceled the future cruises. He had to have pitched a fit about cheating, where if there were actually cheating, just bet the number 23 mid-roll again, $50, $7,000 in those 4 spins. That's what he could have made if he really thought there was cheating. And yes, you can place bets on those wheels on the ship once they start rolling the ball, which he'd obviously see was swapped. Once they start rolling the ball, you have about 25 seconds or so that you can still place bets while the ball's rolling until they go, no more bets. Now, that is from securityreview@carnival.com. I'm just showing you the evidence that he has presented here. And then the last thing he got was a cease and desist from a legal company called Jones & Walker. Now, all that cease and desist says, it doesn't say he can't talk about it. He's saying, stop bothering Carnival Corporate about it. Carnival Corporate has passed it to their lawyers. Stop bothering Carnival Corporate about what's going on here. That's what the cease and desist is. All it says is we're in receipt of your letters to Carnival. So he's written letters to Carnival since then. Be advised that we represent Carnival in this matter. As such, please cease and desist from corresponding with members of Carnival as they are represented by counsel. So he's just saying, if you've got some proof, show us. There is no proof in this Reddit thread that says Carnival's done anything wrong. Maybe if they put a third 0 on the roulette wheel, they'll do something wrong by putting a 7% house edge. 7+% house edge. But they've already got a 5.26% house edge on roulette. That's the 0 and 00 for those of you who don't know. This is the dumbest accusation of cheating I've ever seen. He's literally saying that they can manipulate the wheel, and he knows where it's manipulating. And you know what he didn't do? Over those 4 spins, he didn't take $50, put it straight up on 23. Do that 4 times in a row, you've got $7,000 in under 5 minutes. Do that math, shall you? It's so absurd. It's so crazy. No, No, Carnival does not cheat at roulette. If you've got any questions, drop them below, but you can see the OP got flamed because he's locked this thread. You can't comment anymore or anything like that. Again, I address out to the OP, the original poster, certain syrup, C-E-R-T-A-I-N, syrup 4449. If you want to come on this channel and present your evidence, well, I'm happy to show your side of the story. The problem is you don't have any evidence. And you look like a fool because you didn't go 23, 23, 23, 23, and walk away with $7,000. You're a moron, OP. Yes, you're a moron. This is Richard from No Pants Profits. Believe it or not, in his controversy shirt, defending Carnival and saying, no, I've played hundreds of hours on those two wheels on the Carnival Miracle. There's no magic pill. There's nothing like that. There's just one crazy drunk guy that got himself banned from Carnival for yelling at the casino manager, and not stopping with his crazy-ass conspiracy theory while losing his own bankroll. And remember, you can't beat roulette. If you are up at your roulette table, you walk the hell away. And I've done this on my channel many times. You see me get up and walk the hell away. So at the end, I'm going to put down back here at the end my roulette videos. Some on Carnival. Believe it or not, there's actually a roulette video I did on the exact table that the guy says he was cheated on. I'm not even bullshitting you there. I've made a video on that table when it was closed, but I made a video on that table. This is Richard from No Pants Profits saying no. Carnival does not cheat at roulette because they don't have to. They already have a 5.26% house edge. And if you're smart, if they were cheating, you moron, you could have walked with $7,000 and paid for extra stuff on your free cruises by putting $50 on there 4 times in under 5 minutes. You could have raked in $7,000. Well, this is Richard from No Pants Profits saying, don't accuse the casino of cheating because they already have the edge. And when you wear no pants, the only thing you got left to lose is your Spider-Man shirt. Again, Certain Syrup 4449, you're welcome on the channel. I'll black you out, blur you out, give you anonymity. We could just do a phone call. I don't even need to know your name. I want to know your side of the story. But Carnival, I got your back here. It's rare. No Pants has your back. But I'm a gambler. I know the odds. I know the math. I know this guy is just a crazy boobaloo. He shut off the comments, but I'm not shutting off the comments of this video. Let me know what you think. Have a great one. And remember, don't lose your shirt.